Alright, we are going to get started. My name is Stephanie K. We're here for Pilates. We're using the magic circle today, so just have that nearby. We will start laying all the way down on our backs when you're ready. So just finding a nice comfortable position to start. Neutral spine, pocket of air underneath the low back. We'll begin with our breathing, inhaling through your nose and exhaling out your mouth. As you inhale, feel your ribcage open to the side and down. As you exhale, pull the ribcage together. A few big breaths here, just checking in with your body, pushing away the thoughts from outside, and focusing in here on your practice. Good. Let's take the arms up to 90, palms face each other. Right arm goes back, left arm forward. Find a nice stretch, reach. Inhale to bring it back to 90. Good, switch. Just getting some movement to the arms, opening up the shoulders here. Continuing to breathe. Good. Let's pause with both arms back up towards 90. Palms are going to face away from you. Inhale. Exhale, reach up towards the ceiling, tiny movement. Inhale, let the shoulders drop back down. Good. Continuing here, just isolating the shoulders. Exhale to reach. Inhale to drop those shoulders back down. This is just our shoulder isolations as you go here. I want you to really focus on pulling those shoulders back down. Let's do one more like this. Good. And then we'll pause, palms facing away. Inhale, exhale, elbows are going to tap down towards the mat. Inhale, reach back up towards the ceiling. Good. Continuing with your breath here, elbows nice and wide. And reaching back up, finding a nice chicken wing stretch. Pause, take the arms out wide, palms just facing up. The knees sway to the right as your gaze goes to the left. Inhale it back to center. Exhale to switch. Continuing here with your breath, just letting the knees sway side to side. Good. Go one more side to side, getting that nice rotation of the spine. And then we'll pause back at center. Going into our core series to start here, let's go single leg stretch. Right knee to the chest, hands staggered on the shin, left leg 45. And we switch. Switch. You can add a chest lift if you'd like, pulling one knee in as you press the leg away. Good. Trying not to let the back arch here. Finding the core work as you go. Continue breathing. We're here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Set it down. Take an inhale and an exhale. We are going to go scissors, right leg straight at 90, left leg 45. Reaching for that leg closest to you. Pulse, pulse, switch, pulse, pulse, switch. Again. Chest lift is optional here. I want you to point the toes, not rocking side to side on the pelvis, really reaching those legs long, core is engaged. If you're in the chest lift, up off the shoulder blades, gaze at your thighs. Elbows are wide. We're here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Set it down, take an inhale and an exhale. So, in Pilates, they do March Madness. The March Madness exercise of the day today is double leg stretch. So we're going to do double leg stretch as well. Knees in towards the chest. Hands can either go to the thighs or the shins. Gonna exhale, reach the arms and legs away and then windmill back into that little ball. Again, reaching for the calves or the shins or the thighs. You either stay up in a chest lift the whole time or down the whole time. I want you to engage the core, really reach those legs long. Engaging the glutes to help with the movement here. This is double leg stretch. Let's do 3 more. 2 more. Last one. Good. Set it down, take an inhale and an exhale. We're going to do 1 more in our core series. So with the March Madness next week, I'm going to go through the, we're going to do a little different variation. So I usually do the Joseph Pilates in order. We're going to just do a different variation of that. So we'll do that next week, just going through different mat exercises. Let's go crisscross, legs to tabletop, hands behind the head, elbows wide, right shoulder to left knee, right leg shoots out to 45. We crisscross to switch. Switch. Finding the obliques here. Think shoulder to knee. Good. Breathing in, breathing out. Elbows wide, rib to hip. We're here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Set it down. Let's go knees bent, feet flat. Let the knees open up wide into a butterfly. Catch your breath. And inhale, bring the knees back together. A few more like this. We warm up our core here. Good. 2 more. Last one. You're going to reach for that magic circle. So the magic circle, you're going to put it on like a dress. So it's going to go onto the outside of the lower thighs. So you'll stick your legs through it, put it through. We ran out of circles, so I'm going to use a ball today. If you're ever watching these videos at home, a ball and a magic circle, you can intertwine them, you can switch them if you need to. So you're gonna put it on, the magic circle is on the outside of the thighs, and then your knees are bent, feet flat on the ground. Find a neutral spine position. We just start with a tilt. We're gonna inhale neutral, exhale, press the low back down before we go into our bridging. Inhale back to neutral, good. Palms are relaxed, shoulders are relaxed. We're just finding a tuck before we go into our bridging. If you have anything going on in the back today, you can hinge the hips up and down instead of rolling through the spine. Again, I'm just demonstrating with the ball. It's the same thing. We're engaging, we're keeping those legs nice and parallel. The magic circle is helping do that as well. We're gonna inhale, exhale, slowly roll 1 bone at a time up, rolling up into your bridge. Hips are lifted. Inhale, exhale, nice and slow, rolling back down. I want you to continue here with your breath as you go, engaging those glutes and keeping that pressure out on the magic circle. Magic circle is helping keep the legs parallel. You should also be feeling those outer thighs. If you want a more intermediate option today, you can go robot arms or arms up towards the ceiling, palms face each other. If you feel too much hamstring, scooch the feet in a little closer to the body. Good. We're gonna hold up in this next bridge. Hips are lifted, glutes are active. You're gonna just press out and in on the circle. So a little pressure out, pressure in. Feeling those outer thighs, good. Keeping the hips lifted, glutes are active, good. We're here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause, inhale, exhale, nice and slow. Roll back down. Good, you're gonna switch. You're gonna take the circle out, taking the circle out, and then now the circle's gonna go in between the thighs. So the padding will go on the inside of the lower thighs there. You're gonna take the circle off and then put it on the inside. Good. So your feet might go into a more of a wider external rotation, but I want you to have a little squeeze on that circle so it looks like an oval. And as we go through our bridging, you're gonna keep that same shape of the oval. Inhale, exhale, rolling up, keeping that squeeze on the circle. Squeezing the glutes at the top. Inhale, exhale, nice and slow, roll back down. Again, circle is helping keep you nice and stable, but you should also be feeling those inner thighs. Warming up our glutes here. With a lot of our Pilates work, it's that core work, the front body. This is strengthening, evening out the back body. You can do any of the options with the arms. You decide. And then on this next one, you're gonna hold up in that bridge. Again, squeeze, release on the circle. Now you feel those inner thighs. Good. Breathing in and out. We're here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Squeeze, inhale, exhale, nice and slow. Roll back down. Good. Take the circle out. You can use the circle for your hamstring stretch. So one side of the circle can go on the arches of the feet, and you can hold the other side of the circle. Legs are up towards the ceiling. You're going to point and flex the toes, either with or without the circle. Good. And then carefully take that circle off, set it towards the side. We go back, knees bent, feet flat. Moving into our hundreds, arms are going to come up to 90, palms face away. Inhale. Exhale, hands come down to the hips. Inhale, back up to 90. Good. Continuing here, you can add a chest lift when the hands come to the hips, not required. As we go into our hundreds, you can keep your feet flat on the mat. You can take the legs to tabletop, 90 or 45. For our hundreds, we're going to be pumping our arms 5 or 6 inches, deliberate pumps. Breathing in for 5 counts and out for 5 counts for 100 counts. This next one, hands come to hips. We start pumping, breathing in, 2, 3, 4, 5, out, 2, 3, 4, 5, in, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, 3, 4, 5, 20, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, 3, 4, 5, 30, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, 3, 4, 5, 40, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, 3, 4, 5, 50. Halfway done, keep on pumping, reaching those fingertips up off the shoulder blades, gaze towards your thighs if you're in that chest lift. 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, 3, 4, 5, 70, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, 3, 4, 5, 80, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, 3, 4, 5, 90. Last set, breathe in. Last set, breathe out. And set it on down, catch your breath. Maybe bring the knees into your chest. And stir the knees in one direction. Getting a massage on the low back, and then stir your knees in the other direction. Good. Magic circle is going to come into your hands. Legs are going to go straight down to the mat. You're going to hold the magic circle up. You're holding either side of the padding. Up towards 90. Press your heels down into the mat. Inhale, exhale. It's going to be a chin to chest, C curve. Rolling all the way up. Take a forward fold. Nice stretch. Bringing it back up. Stacked up tall, inhale, exhale, nice and slow. C-curve, tuck the pelvis first and then roll one, going at a time. Magic circle up overhead, inhale, exhale, press those heels down, chin to chest. Use your core, squeeze the circle to help engage that core. With our roll up. Good, we'll do one more like this. When you're ready, again, just finding that tuck first, one bone at a time. Pressing the heels down, inhale, exhale, chin to chest, squeeze the circle as you use that core to roll on up. Good. Stacking back up nice and tall, you can tuck the circle out to the side. We'll come back to it here in a minute. Let's go 4-point kneeling, wrists under shoulders, knees under hips. When you're ready, going into a cat-cow, inhale, press your low back up towards the ceiling. Exhale, create an arch, just moving between flexion and extension. A range that works for your spine. Good. We're going to pause in a neutral spine, press out to your straight arm plank. Straight arm plank, take an inhale and an exhale. Press up into down dog, take an inhale and exhale there. Right back into your plank. Good. Just flowing between the two movements to warm up the full body here. Good. We'll press up into down dog, pedal the legs out if that feels good. And then carefully walk, feet in towards hands. Shifting weight into feet. Inhale, exhale, slowly roll up one bone at a time, catching the last thing rise. Good job, guys. Grab a drink of water if you want. We're going to move into our balance set next. For the balance set, you can grab that circle. All right, let's first start. You're You're gonna hold the circle, padding on either side here. Shoulders are down, elbows are nice and wide. Starting by just finding a little bit of arm strengthening. So you're gonna squeeze the circle and release. Squeeze, release. So it helps to hold the padding part of the circle. Do what works for you. Shoulders down. Good. Should you feel a little bit of chest here as you squeeze and release? Good. We're gonna add little pulses, pulsing on that circle for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold the squeeze. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. Shake it out. All right. Circle's gonna go in between the ankles. So the padding will be right above the ankles there. Good. Little squeeze on that circle. Circle's got a little bit of an oval shape here. You're gonna start by just lifting up the right heel. Set it down. Lift up the left heel. Set it down. Maybe you add on, finding your balance, lifting up one foot, finding your balance, shifting over to the other side, and finding your balance. Good. You can always just stick with just lifting the heel. You're gonna hold whatever foot you have up, just hold, find your balance here. Good. Hands can be out to the side, below. You can always adjust, tap down, hop right back in. You're gonna add little pulses on that circle, a little squeeze release on that circle, holding our balance. You guys got this. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Tap down. Just if you need. We're going over to the other side. Again, finding your balance here. Good. Core is engaged. We add those little pulses when you're ready. Pulsing. We're here for 5. You got it. 4, 3, 2, 1. Tap it down. Shake it out. Good job, guys. All right, ball still just circle still in between the ankles. Going into some squats here. Keep that same pressure. You're gonna sit on down into your squat, warming up the legs here, and then back up. That squeeze on the circle is just helping strengthen those inner thighs. Again, if you need to adjust where the circle is, you can. Good. Try to keep knees over ankles, not letting those knees go past the toes. We're gonna hold in that squat, holding little pulses up and down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Squeeze, release the circle, stay down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stand up, take the circle out, shake it out. Good job, guys. All right, staying standing with that circle. You're gonna take the circle to the hip. So one side of the padding will be towards the hip, and your hand will be on the other side of the padding there. Good. Shoulders down, core engaged. Other hand to the side. It's just gonna be a squeeze release on that circle. Good. You should feel lax here. You're in charge of how much pressure you're putting on that circle, what work you're doing. You just want those shoulders relaxed, not hiked up towards the ears. We're gonna add those little pulses, pulsing. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold the squeeze for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job. Other side. Same thing. Shoulders down, core engaged. Squeeze and release. Should feel packed slats here. Good. We add those little pulses when you're ready, pulsing. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold the squeeze for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take it out, shake it out. All right, you're gonna take left foot forward, right foot back, and then the circle's gonna go on top of the right shoulder. So padding will go to your right shoulder, and then your hand will be on the top of the padding there. Good. It's gonna be again, squeeze, release. Now you're feeling a little bit more bicep. Good. If you wanna add on, maybe you find a little bit of a lunge here. Getting a little bit lower. Good. We're gonna add those little pulses, pulsing. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold the squeeze. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We add a tap. Right knee taps down, back up. We're here for 5. You got it. 4, 3, 2. Last one. Stand it up, shake it out. Good job, guys. Other side when you're ready. Now the right foot forward, left foot back. Circle is on the shoulder. Finding that squeeze release first. Biceps here, maybe you get a little deeper into that lunge, up to you. Full body, modify if you need to. You can always go back to a parallel position with the feet. We had those little pulses, pulsing. 5, 4, find the biceps. 3, 2, 1. Hold the squeeze for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We tap it down. 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one. Stand it up, shake it out. Good job, guys. One more standing set. Here we go, feet parallel. Circle's gonna come back behind. So you can hold on to that padding. You can pull apart, like you're pulling the circle apart to really open up the chest here. Maybe it's a pull apart and a release. Maybe you lift and lower the circle, getting a nice stretch in the shoulders. Do what feels good for your shoulders. Letting the chest open. A lot of our day is spent hunched over, driving on the computer. This is that opposite opening of the chest and the shoulders. Good. Let's hold it up in that up range for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. Good job, guys. Tuck the circle off to the side. Shake it out for a second. We go feet parallel, hip distance apart. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, reach up and over, walking back out to that 4-point kneeling position. Going into a shoulder stretch here. Right arm reaches up towards the ceiling. Gaze goes with the hand. Thread the needle underneath the left armpit. Maybe hold the right shoulder down to the mat, finding a nice stretch for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back to 4-point kneeling, other side. Gaze goes with the hand, like someone's pulling your fingertips each direction to find that stretch. Hips stay squared off to the mat. And then maybe holding that shoulder down to the mat. We're here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Back to 4-point kneeling. We're gonna grab the circle though. So 4-point kneeling, but grab your circle. Circle is on the ground. One hand is on the padding. Good. Right hand is just on the mat. I still want wrists underneath the shoulders here. We're gonna extend the opposite leg out and hold. Good. Find your balance. Gaze is down towards those fingertips. Maybe squeeze, release on the circle. Holding in your bird dog. Maybe lift and lower the leg. Little pulses with both. This is a balance challenge. You guys got it. Breathe in, breathe out. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Press on back. Child's pose. And then we go other side when you're ready. Back to 4-point kneeling. Circles now underneath the opposite hand. Opposite leg comes out. I got hips squared off. Gaze towards those fingertips. When you're ready, adding that squeeze release, adding the lift and lower of the leg. Controlling the movement here. Breathing in, breathing out. We're here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Press on back. Child's pose. Good job, guys. All right, we're gonna turn on our side, bring the circle width. So I'm gonna face this way. Hips are gonna be stacked, ankles are stacked. Circle is just gonna go in front of you. So you'll have padding and then your hand on top of the circle. You can be laid all the way down, propped up on the elbow or on the forearm, either way. Circle, we're just gonna hold for the first round. So you're just holding it still for the first round, and it's a lift and lower of the top leg for our side lying leg work. Working that top leg, top glute, make sure hips are stacked. Reaching that leg nice and long, controlling the movement. Good. We're gonna hold the leg up. Little pulses on the circle for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Set the foot down. Lift the leg up, brush forward, flex back. Circle stays still. Try not to move the circle here. Top half of the body stays still. You can limit the range of motion if you feel like you're swaying. We pause, point the toe, golf ball size circles. We're here for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Reverse for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Set the leg down, bend the knees, circle can set down. Just let the circle drop. We go into our clam. It's an open close, heels together. Good. This one, it's easy for that hip to sway back. Make sure the hip stays nice and stacked. Maybe you add elevated clam, heels are up. Again, working that top leg, top glute. Maybe we add on, arm comes up, we kick. Clam, close, open, kick, clam, close. You're gonna feel that long lever a little bit more, working that glute. Modify if you need to, go back a step. We are here for a few more, working that top leg, top glute. Let's go, one more. Good job, guys. Roll onto your back. Get a nice figure 4 stretch for the leg you just were. Maybe pulling that leg towards you or rocking side to side if that feels good for the glute. Perfect. We're gonna go other side when you're ready. Again, making sure you still have that circle with you. Circle's just gonna hold steady for that first set. It's a lift and lower of the top leg. Good. We're gonna hold it up, little pulses on that circle. We're here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stop the pulse, lift the leg up hip height, brush forward, flex back. Now just holding that circle steady, not letting the circle move as you find that brush forward, flex back. Leg stays hip height, you're not letting the leg drop. Then we point that toe, golf ball size circles from the hip, not the ankle for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Reverse 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Set it down, circle can drop. Bend the knees. We go into our clam, open, close, making sure that top hip stays stacked. Leg and glute work here. Maybe adding that elevated clam. Maybe extending the arm, adding that clam kick. Finishing strong on this side. You guys got this. It's an open kick, clam, close. Let's do 2 more. Last one. Good job, guys. Roll on your back and get that figure 4 stretch for the other side. Rocking side to side if that feels good. Pulling that leg in towards you. Good. Rolling yourself or pressing yourself back up to seated. One more time, you go back into that 4-point kneeling, wrists on your shoulders, knees under your hips. We're gonna add some side movement on. So options here, we can press out to a straight arm plank or a kneeling plank, you decide. And then we're gonna turn on our side. So if you open up to your side plank, you can take the bottom knee down to modify if you need to. Otherwise, holding up in that side plank. We're here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back to center for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Open to the other side. You guys got this. Bottom knee down if you need to modify. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Lift the hips. 4, 3, 2, 1. Back to center. Press on back. Child's pose. Good job, guys. Hands over to the right side of the mat, nice stretch. Center over to the left side. Back to center, we go prone all the way down on our belly. Hands will be directly underneath the shoulders here. Gaze is down, shoulders are going down and back. Feel like you can lift the belly button. Feel like the thighs are going to lift. The toes are reaching. Going into our extension. Inhale. Exhale. Gaze comes up. Shoulders draw down and back. Lift the belly button. Inhale to come back down. A few more like this in a range that works for your back. You can widen the legs if you feel too much low back. The goal here is not to arch the back. It's to lift the belly button like your back is a flat board. Good. One more like this. We come back down, arms go out in front, right arm, left leg, lift, lower, alternate. And then we pick up the pace, swimming here, you're gonna kick, reaching, kick, picking up the pace, gaze is down, fingertips and toes reaching, lift. We're here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, press on back, child's pose. Good job, guys. We're gonna come to a seated position. Shoulders over hips, legs are about hip distance apart. Arms come out to a T, pull those shoulder blades down. And pulse, one direction, back to center. Try to keep the feet still, the legs still, twisting from the core, like you're wringing out the spine. Maybe you add on, twisting to one side, pinky finger, pinky toe, saw, back palm flips up. Pulse, we switch, finding rotation and flexion together. One of the classic Pilates mat exercises. Let's go one more side to side. Good job, bring it back to center, shoulder roll back, shoulder roll forward. We're gonna lay all the way down on our mat. Have a circle nearby. All right, left leg is gonna go to the mat. Right leg is gonna come to tabletop, grab that circle. The padding is gonna go on that arch of the foot, and then you'll hold the padding with one side. So you have that leg in tabletop. Left heel is down. We're gonna inhale, exhale, press up into your half teaser, reaching that circle as you lift. Good. And then tuck the tailbone to roll back down. Continuing here, 2 more on this side. Lift like you're lifting up from the spine. V-sit position, coming back down. 1 more on this side. You guys got it. You're adding on, you're gonna hold up, pull that circle in towards you. We're here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, roll all the way down. Take that leg up to 90 with the circle. You're gonna point and flex the toe, get a nice stretch here with the circle. Take that leg out to the side, wide V stretch. Bring it back up to 90, cross it across the body. IT band stretch, switching hands. IT band is just a naturally tight muscle in the body, may feel a little uncomfortable. Bring it back up to 90, one more point flex here. Taking the circle out, lower that leg nice and long down to the mat. Circle goes on the opposite foot for our half teaser prep. Right heel is pressing down into the mat. Inhale, exhale. Lift up the spine, up into your half teaser, that V sit. Tucking the tailbone to scoop back down. 2 more like this. Lifting up, good. And back down. I feel like it's more accessible here with the circle. Good, it helps assist. We're holding if you're adding on for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Roll back down. Leg up to 90, find a nice hamstring stretch, point and flex. And then take it out to the side for that wide V stretch. Up to 90, cross it across the body, IT band stretch. Up to 90, one more point flex here. Taking a circle, setting it off to the side, lower that leg nice and long. Good. We'll come back to the circle, but we're gonna go into a tabletop position. So knees over hips, shins parallel to the ground. 2 options, hands can be pressed to the mat, or they can go out wide to a T. You know, a little tuck at the tail tuck. So knee tuck, reverse knee curl, tuck those knees, lift the hips, control it back to tabletop. A few more like this. Try and use those low transverse abdominals, those low abs here. Try not to use momentum to set it back down. These are our preps for all the rollover exercises in Pilates. Let's do 2 more. Last one. You can stay here or add on. Legs go up to 90. Same thing, little tuck as you lift. Try to think of lifting the toes as you find that tuck. The toes are going up towards the ceiling like an elevator, controlling the momentum down. Let's do a couple more. Last one. Good. Extend the legs down towards the mat. Reach the arms up overhead. Just let the ribcage pop open. Nice stretch here. And then carefully roll yourself or press yourself up to seated. With the circle here, we're going to use the circle. The circle's going to go over the arches of the feet, and then you're going to hold the circle with the other side. Option 1. You're just going to come back into a boat pose, just finding your balance here. So just lift up those heels, find your balance. Good. Doesn't have to be huge. You decide what works for you. Option 2, make sure you have enough room to roll back. Keeping that same angle in the legs, you're going to inhale, exhale, roll back only to the top of the shoulders, not the neck. Roll back up. This is our rolling like a ball. I want you to think tucking the pelvis just like when we were doing those knee curls, using those low abs that we found. Good. Let's do one more like this. And then coming back up, forward fold, take the circle off. Nice butterfly at the knees. Good. We're gonna go mermaid. So options here, you can use the circle. Circle will just go towards the side. Hand will be on the circle. I'm gonna go just crisscross applesauce for this one. So if the circle's there, I'll use the ball. Other arm comes out to a T. You're gonna go up and over, finding that nice side stretch. You could always go into a Z sit if you'd like. The ankle will go towards the circle. It'll go away from the circle. Good. Do one more like this, nice side stretch. And finding your counter stretch. Circle can set down. We'll switch and get the other side. Try to keep both hips down. You're going to feel that stretch a little more. Good. One more like this. And let that circle drop. Find your counterbalance. Good. Legs come out in front. Circle's going to go right in front. One more here with the circle. So hands will just be on top of the padding. Circles in front. It's going to be an inhale, exhale. Press the circle down. Gaze goes down. Press the low back behind. Inhale to stack back up nice and tall. Sitting spine stretch. I want you to think your spine is a capital C. Good. A few more like this. Last one. Perfect. Tuck the circle off to the side. We go back to 4-point kneeling. 4-point kneeling. Tuck the toes, pike the hips up to down dog again. Pedal those legs out. Walking feet in towards hands, shifting weight into feet. Inhale, exhale, slowly roll up. One bone at a time, tapping the last finger eyes. We're going to just do a few roll downs here. So one last exercise, feet parallel, hip distance apart. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, you're going to walk yourself back out to a straight arm or kneeling plank here. We're going to go 3 push-ups. You decide, wide push-up, narrow push-up. Modify with the knees if you need. We go 3, 2, 1. Back to your plank. Press up into down dog. Walk the feet in towards the hands, shifting weight into the feet. Roll all the way up, one bone at a time. One more time. Inhaling up. Exhaling up and over, walking back out. Straight arm, kneeling, forearm, you decide. 5 push-ups for this last one. You guys got it. 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one. Pressing back into that plank, walking in, down dog, all the way back up. Good job, guys. Catch your breath here for a sec. We go with some stretches now. Feet parallel, hip distance apart. Let's inhale, arms up. Exhale, twist over to one side, looking over that shoulder. Catch your breath. Inhale up. Twisting over to the other side. Inhale up. Side bend. And side bend the other way. Inhale. Exhale, hands away. Inhale up. Exhale, up and over, forward fold. Just let your head hang heavy. You can shake your head no. Shake your head yes. Sway side to side if that feels good. Pausing your movement, inhale, exhale, slowly roll up. One bone at a time, piping the last finger eyes. Inhaling up, exhale, tiny back bend, look up towards the ceiling, inhale. Exhale, hands away. 3 like this, just inhaling up. Exhaling away. Inhaling up. Exhaling away. Last one, we inhale up. Hands to heart center. You guys are all set. Thank you guys so much. If you have any questions,